How's it going, YouTube? I'm going to make a video over the 3 best stocks to buy now coming into next week. This is the weekend, so coming into January 27th on a Monday, we can look to see some of these stocks make a big move. The first one, and my most favorite one, is VRME. VRME, if you look on the daily chart, this thing has had a massive bull run, right? We went to a low of 58 cents and to a high of $5. There's no doubt this thing is due for a correction down. But I alerted this one in the Discord and I got into the 1.70s area and I already sold out for over 10% gains, but I don't think this thing is done yet. I am going to keep buying in the 1.70s as long as it keeps going here, because if you look at this chart here, any stock that hits this upper Keltner channel, which is this red band, it is a sell zone, but it also means that it's extremely bullish to get there, and it usually starts to uptrend. We started to uptrend right here when the CMA 50 acts as the very bottom band. And when you see that, look at this massive move up we have here. So basically what I look for is I look for price to pull back down to this area. Luckily, I did not take it on the EMA 10. EMA 10 and 50 are my most favorite areas. But if I see a price skip all these EMAs, EMA 5, 10, 20, and then it goes to the 50 is by far your most safest area. This is due for a massive run. Very few stocks can do this. It just means it corrected more than it probably should. And then let me show you guys the weekly chart here. The weekly is right here on this solid EMA 10, which is acting as strong support. Okay. Obviously, I don't want to go down with the ship if it decides to keep going down. But I could easily have a stop loss just below this weekly EMA 10, about 10 to 15%. I can put my stop loss actually about right here under the CMA 20, and I can look to add one more time here because this is only a 16% stop down here. But I think this is going to be a massive move up here. When you least expect it, I can definitely see this thing going up. Man, I want to say at least 50%, okay? We've seen this thing go up 50% in one day, another 61%. It can definitely do it. So, but I'm always going to tell people, I don't want to be that person be like, take your 10% gains. I played it here right on this EMA 20 and I woke up with 20% gains. You better believe it, I took those gains because I saw I skipped this 5 and 10 and I was like, you know what, there's probably going to be these dead cat bounces at the very least. And you can make massive money doing this strategy using that. You wake up, you bet $1,000, you make 20%, that's up $200. Rinse and repeat, take that out, hold some at break even. And that's what I did in the Discord. And when I learned this, I said, you know what? I'm going to be buying VRME at 1.70. I'm filling 1.71. I'm not going to be stingy. I'm going to buy everything in the 1.70 region as this chart looks absolutely amazing, right? I've been alerting this one like right here, I said I gave a nice 10% pop. I took the profits here. So everything I put in my Discord, I'm going to show you guys exactly when to enter, exactly when to exit. But this is by far one of my most favorite stocks coming into next week. The RME, it's got nice volume. It can definitely pump pretty big. Okay, you have a beautiful weekly EMA 10 acting as support. EMA 50 acting as support on the daily. Anything just above this EMA 50 is where I look to buy, so it's at 1.67. So I would look to buy as close as possible. A couple pennies above 1.70s is totally fine for me. Okay, so this is VRME, massive pump in the making. Always take your 10% gainers, okay? And then leave some on the table at break even. That way, if it does come back to your average, you're like, who gives a rip? I made 10%. And I can play the next, keep playing it. The next stock I want to talk about is CGBS. Okay, CGBS is a very nice company coming right here. It hit this upper band. It had a nice, beautiful bounce on this 10. So, you're getting these nice bounces that, this was a 22%. We always take the 10%. And I only play each level one time. So if it hits the 10 and it goes up and it goes back down, I don't play it again. I'm watching my most favorite EMA, which is the EMA 50. And I don't just play every stock on that. I had to see, what are we doing? Can this stock hit this upper band? And the question is yes. It had massive momentum to the upside, which tells me, okay, it's very bullish. It comes back to this 50 or 50 and 20, and look at the massive move it made up. It made a 180% gain literally in a couple days. So I know this stock can go up big. And it had massive volume. Right now we have around 5 million volume. We declined, but once this starts picking up, I can easily see this going up massive. Okay, this is the first time we had the CMA 50X as a bottom. I think this is a very good stock. I really like it. I'm going to take a shot at it. And you might ask, well, what's your stop loss? My stop loss is usually 15% down from this level here. So if it goes down 15% and it closes with a daily candle under this EMA 50 with a body, not just a wick, because wicks do damage, I have to see a daily body close under about 15%. Then I'll take that shot because I know this thing can pump over 100%. I'm willing to take that risk that this can pump easy 10 to 20%. Okay. So these are my small caps. These are the stocks that can run really big, make fast percentage points. Another stock I want to talk about is GME, a stock that everyone knows about. Warren Kitty started tweeting about it. I think this thing is bottoming out. As you look at the daily chart here, we had this nice consolidation with a nice, beautiful hammer candle right in here, and it looks really good, right, all throughout this area. But like I said, for bigger cap stocks, I will look at multiple time frames. I can look at the weekly candle and be like, what is going on with the longer term of this? Look how beautiful this pattern has been. We hit this upper channel on a weekly candle and we come crashing down all the way to this EMA 50, and look at this massive pump we made in literally a week or two. Obviously this is a bigger cap stock, so they're not going to be as big percentages, but we made 30% here in a week or two, right? Then we come back again, the gift keeps on giving, making another 20%. And then you can see how we're catching the dips as the stock is uptrending. GME is right here on this EMA 20. It's a crucial level. We went through the 5 to 10 here. I absolutely do not mind buying this GME right here at the 2690s mark. Okay, it's right now at the 2770s. Anything right in this area is a nice bullish opportunity. The next big loading zone is $23. You can make you can have a nice stop loss at a 5%. If it goes this below the EMA 20, no big deal. I'll look to buy it at the EMA 50, but you can make massive money on this EMA 20. As you can see from this low to here, you already made up your 11%. For this stock, in my opinion, on this EMA 20, I'd be looking to take the 5 to 10% gains and hold some at break even. That way, if it does want to test these highs over in here, we absolutely can. And it can. A lot of people doubted it when it went all the way down here. And guess what? It kept coming up. So there's two loading zones for GME. The more riskier is going to be the EMA 20 at 2690, but I'm definitely going to take a shot at that. Or you can add more on the EMA 50, which is at 2369. Okay, those are the two loading zones, and I definitely think for a bigger cap stock, this is a really great one to look into. If you don't like penny stocks or and like to have big percentages that that keep going, this is a decent one. You can risk 5% on this level to make 5 to 10% gains, and it'd be safer returns, right? So with Roaring Kitty tweeting here, I think something is accumulating. I think there's going to be a lot of hype around this thing. So don't let this one sleep on you, okay? We have a nice consolidation pattern on the daily at this nice move down. We kind of went through this EMA 50, and that's why I say go through two time frames. What is the weekly looking at, right? The daily was at 2868 over here, but the weekly is saying, hey, we can have more room down, and look what it does. It goes down to the 2682 mark, and look at this pump it did right here at this 2682, making you 7%. Nice returns. A lot of people would dream to have these kind of returns overnight. These are the kind of the returns that you can get. Honestly, my small caps can, sometimes I wake up to 50% gains. You just never know, but always take the gains because you never know what's going to happen, right? You don't want to be up 5-10% and then be down. Okay, and you just don't want that. That's why I always lock in some gains, and I'm watching these levels. GME, I think it's a beautiful pattern here. You have this beautiful weekly uptrend here. If you could see this, I think this very well might be the bottom of this. So until we make a new higher with all the catalysts going on, we can easily keep going up. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to hit this, bounce a little, might come down to this lower to get you back in on this EMA 20, kind of consolidate and to make a new move higher. All right, so these are my three favorite stocks. I'll go over again. We have CGBS. We talked about CGBS right here on this daily chart. It is literally right now after hours. You can buy it coming into the pre-market or market hours. It's looking beautiful. It's okay if it goes a little under. I think this could make a big move. VRME. Beautiful pattern here. I love this one as my most favorite as it skipped a lot of the EMAs. Yeah, we had a little bounces here and there. I played the 20, but I think the 50 is going to make the biggest bounce. And then obviously our beloved GameStop coming in on a nice consolidation pattern on the daily and the weekly with a nice uptrend here. You can see here. beautiful stock here. I don't see this is a buy the dip opportunity. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit how to subscribe, and it'll go through all this. But basically the easiest way to do is just hit day trade alerts here. It'll take you to this channel and it will say, would you like to subscribe? And when you do, all these channels will be unlocked. My swing trades and my day trades that have a high value of win ratio, over 90% win ratio. I'm getting lots of testimonies. You can read right here on the testimonies tab of how people have literally changed their life doing this simple strategy and making thousands of dollars, no joke, thousands of dollars a week, quitting full-time jobs, doing this strategy on how to be a full-time trader and be consistently profitable. No cap, can literally cancel anytime. I don't care. But I promise you, you're gonna learn something, and that's the goal when you come in here. It's not just a signals Discord where you get alerted to your phone, which you will. You'll get alerted to my day trades and swing trades, but you're gonna understand how to trade, what to look for, what patterns to see, and have a high value, with proper risk management. I'm not going to be a hero. We have a stop loss. And then we obviously have our take profits of 10% gains. GameStop obviously is a bigger cap, so I would look for 5%. But I want to teach this thing. If you like to do a full-time trading, I promise you I can transform your 9 to 5 into full-time. Definitely join the day trading community too. It is my favorite service. It's the only service that I'm going to say you can make money every day. Give me a dollar amount, how much money you want to make, $500, $1,000 a day, and I'll tell you the account size you need, and you will make that every day with probably a 93% win ratio. I have won 10 times in a row doing this strategy, and if I lose, it does not even matter. The goal is to double your count every month. So day trade alerts, click this channel, you will get access to everything, and it's only 12 bucks a month. Subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. I'm going to change some lives here. I think you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to be freaking awesome. All right, you guys are going to be good. I'm going to teach you guys everything I learned, what has worked in my trading career, and I do this full time doing these simple strategies. All right, guys, click the like the YouTube, subscribe, comment, share it to your friends. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. Would love to have you, and let's make some money next week. Peace out.